Here we are, hole 1 at Ashe County Park, and I thought this was a really good shot, and I wound up overthrowing this by a lot. It was that moment I realized it was going to be a long day of putting horribly. Ching. Looking to throw this shot up the middle, and guess what I do? Throw it directly into the first tree.
Miss this
like normal.
Woo, that was close.
This shot, Jason convinced me to do a hyzer, which I'm not very good at doing hyzers, and I threw it directly into that tree right there. But I tried to do up the middle, and it also failed, so that's just a hard shot. Yeah, this was a little bit of an uncommitted approach. I was trying to decide if I should go hyzer or flat and do it in the middle of both, and gave myself a tester putt, which I missed, like normal. Here I'm throwing my fairly flippy beast, and it didn't flip on me. I wound up getting a good kick for a good putt, but I went meteor next round, and I feel like the meteor is definitely the play on this hole. Barely made that. Yeah, this shot I was kind of in the middle of going backhand hyzer, forehand hyzer, and then I just upped it to try to go over everything with the tomahawk, which I think it would have panned out good, but it like tipped the top branch there at the very end. Then here, that wasn't a smart shot because I should have calculated the angle of the hillside, which I didn't. Then missed another putt. About the story of the day. Right here for this shot, I'm opting to throw a forehand with my sword, and it turned out decent. Threw it a little too inside, and it potentially got in the water, but I think that's in the mud. So let me know if you think that's considered OB or not. Going forehand again for this shot with my Skyrider, and I knew that was bad right out of my hand. I really hate throwing uphill shots. I suck at putting height on the disc. Then right here, it's a really sweet tunnel shot, but bang right into a tree. I could not hit that gap at all. Here, most people will probably go backhand putter, but I'm a lot more comfortable hitting gaps with the forehand, so I'm trying a little forehand flex with my Raptor. And it turns out it would have been a little better if I had a little more turn, but I gave myself a look rather than just hitting a tree, so that's what I was looking for. But that was a very uncommitted putt right there. Yeah, so this is my first time seeing all these holes, and Jason really led me to believe that this hole was a little shorter than it was. So I thought that was good, and I actually threw it in the woods, which I cut the other shot out because it was just horrible. But right here I'm trying to get up and down to try to throw in a par, but I wound up just having to settle for a bogey. For this shot I opted with my pure, and I really think the pure is the disc for this, but it was a little bit of an uncommitted line. I didn't put enough height or get it to flip up enough. And right here, I thought that was, I was trying to give it a chance, but I left that a little short. I went with my Raptor again here. I needed something that would go hard right, but the angle of this hole is just so sharp that I thought that was good, but it was too far. Tried to give it another little run on this hole because I had some stuff in my way. A good line, but I threw it a little too low, and then left myself with a tester again, which, like I said, had a lot of putting woes today. I'm going to go with my beast on this, hopefully get to flip up a little since it's such a steep uphill and horrible, and I did like a little ballerina spin there of disappointment. And then this one, whenever I threw this, I thought it had a chance to go in, but the sun was in my face, so I couldn't really see the disc. I left it a little short, though.
I'm not playing very good right now. Tap this in. I'm going to blame running up the Jefferson Mountain earlier today for my struggles. I'm pretty tired. Jason's all the way back there somewhere. Have to help him go find his disc.
And for this one, I was going to go putter, but I read the sign that said throw overhand. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw tomahawk, nuke SS. And that actually wound up pretty good.
Here you go, Eagle. Into the basket. Ooh, yeah.
Here's another tight shot. I opted to go with a rock 3 here. Thinking I should have went with my meteor because I think the rock 3 was just slightly too stable. And it started finishing into the woods. I didn't really have a good look from there. I had to scramble.
I've seen this before in disc golf. I don't know if you can see it. There's a net right there, so you have to throw low. Never seen a hole like this in disc golf. It's pretty cool though. Tough hole though.
Right here, doing my classic little anti-flick, trying to give it a run and threw it way too low.
That
and
wasn't. It was way too low.
Rolled away.
Oh.
To another tester putt.
You still.
And here's the tester. Can I make it? And that was a scary putt. It definitely looked a little sloppy. Throwing a forehand get freaky zone here, and luckily hit that tree because I think it could have skipped down the hill, but got a really good spot for a tap in. Still barely made that though. We are picturesque 18 Nuke SS, big turnover. I actually hit the gap for once and this thing freaking flew. This was like my farthest throw ever, even though it was on a downhill, but still my farthest throw ever. Even on that big of a downhill, you still gotta match the angle to get distance. Here's my approach. Trying to have a look at eagle here. I didn't really give it any height or anything, but that'll be a tap in birdie.
Tapping into birdie on 18. Jason doesn't like the roach. That Nuke SS went 520 feet according to U-Disc, even though it was like down like 300 feet, basically, but still crazy throw. Fun course here.